ES Audio.
Hi, I'm Rochelle Travers, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, all you need to know from Samsung Unpacked. Now, let's get into it. So be honest, who actually owns your Netflix account? Your mum, friend, maybe an ex who conveniently forgot to ever log out? Well, bad news. The day of reckoning has come. The company has revealed details of a password-sharing crackdown that could affect up to 100 million accounts. Netflix will treat devices which use your account as trusted if they are connected to your home Wi-Fi regularly. But if a device from outside your household signs in or is used persistently, then it may ask you to verify that device before it can be used to watch anything. The firm says the money lost from multiple people sharing accounts has hurt its ability to invest in new projects. It's the end of an era, guys. We've had the first Samsung Unpacked event of the year.
The Galaxy experience pushes the boundaries of tech, providing premium holistic experiences from camera to gaming. It's driven by innovation, designed with you in mind.
Clip courtesy of Samsung there. The tech giant unveiled its new line of smartphones and laptops, the Galaxy S23 and Galaxy Book 3 Ultra. The new phones upgrade the S22 series with a new Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chip, optimized for Samsung's devices, offering users a better experience in gaming and photography, as well as integrating more closely with its laptops and tablets. Samsung also unveiled its new laptop, the Galaxy Book 3, which includes 5G connectivity and upgrades to its SmartThings home tech suite. A 319-million-year-old fossilised fish that was pulled from a coal mine more than a century ago is helping scientists understand the evolution of backboned animals' brains.
So ray-finned fishes they account for about half of all living vertebrates, animals with backbones, and all living ray-finned fishes have a particular feature of their brain where during development, the brain kind of bulges upwards and outwards. But this fossil, despite being a ray-finned fish, doesn't show that condition.
That's Dr. Sam Giles from the University of Birmingham and senior author of the study. The ancient fish would have been around 8 inches long and lived in an estuary. Scans reveal the skull of the creature contains a brain and nerves at the back of the brain that are roughly 1 inch long.
This fossil tells us that brain preservation and soft tissue preservation in these hundreds of million-year-old fish is actually possible. Previously, we didn't really think that it was, but now we can go out and look at other fossils from the same locality. We can look at other beautifully three-dimensionally preserved fish and see if they also preserve brains or other soft tissue.
Most animal fossils in museum collections are usually formed from hard body parts such as bones, teeth, and shells.
This shows how important museum collections are and keeping hold of these fossils, even though we've known about this fossil for over 100 years and it's been described multiple times before. It wasn't until CT scanning, where we looked inside the fossil, that we found this exceptionally preserved brain.
Meta, Facebook's parent company, has revealed a 55% drop in profits after mass layoffs. The dip in the final quarter of 2022 was the result of a $4.2 billion restructuring that included the cost of thousands of job cuts. However, Meta Platforms, which also includes WhatsApp and Instagram, said its quarterly revenue, ad revenue, and Facebook's daily active user measures all beat market expectations. Users of its platforms taken together were up 4%, with Facebook's alone hitting 2 billion. Love dogs? Well, looks like you can thank the Vikings for bringing them, as well as horses, to Britain. A study led by Durham University and the VUB in Belgium looked at human and animal remains from Britain's only known Viking cremation cemetery in Derbyshire. Scientists found that within the context of the archaeology, one human adult and several animals almost certainly came from the Baltic Shield area of Scandinavia. This indicates Vikings were not only stealing animals when they arrived in Britain, as some research suggests, but they were also transporting animals from Scandinavia, including our much-loved furry friends. Let's go to the ads. Coming up, mutant cow clones and some bling from Henry VIII. Why not hit rate and follow in the meantime? Welcome back. ChatGPT is running a trial of a $20 monthly subscription fee in the US. The chatbot's creator, OpenAI, said subscribers will get access to the platform even at peak times, when it can be hard to log onto, and also priority access to new features. It plans to extend the trial more widely, but initially it will only be offered to those on a waiting list. In a blog post with details of the announcement, the firm went on to reassure fans that the free version will still be available. A gold pendant from Henry VIII's first marriage that was found using a metal detector is going on display at the British Museum. The heart-shaped pendant and chain found in Warwickshire features Tudor roses and a pomegranate bush. The reverse shows H and K letters thought to reference Henry VIII and his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. The museum says the piece of jewellery is among over 45,000 archaeological finds and more than 1,000 treasures recorded in 2021. And finally, mutant cow clones might now be a thing. China claims to have cloned 3 super cows that can produce abnormally large amounts of milk. Chinese state-affiliated media reported that right before Chinese New Year this month, the 3 cloned calves were born, and a team from the Northwest University of Agricultural and Forestry Science and Technology have been credited for it. It's reported that the scientists now plan to take 2 to 3 years and build up a herd of over 1,000 super cows. You're up to date. Come back at 4 p.m. for the Leader podcast from the Evening Standard. We'll be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. See you then.